So Rideshare Drivers United, this is a grassroots organization that I really like. I show up at their protests, I show up at their strikes. We work together, we fight together, right? They allow me to post my videos on their network. I will highlight and support them and help them grow. We got to really work together. And this is an organization that I feel I work very well with. So by now we are sure that you've heard the stunning news on Friday last week. California Superior Court Judge Frank Roche, go baby, go Roche, ruled that Prop 22 violates the California Constitution and cannot be enforced. This is a huge moment for everyone who works in rideshare. The courts are acknowledging what Prop 22 always was, a power grab by the companies meant to protect their own economic interests at the expense of drivers. Read what Judge Roche says in his decision. Prop 22 appears only to protect the economic interests of the network companies in having a divided, ununionized workforce, which is not the stated goal of the legislation. Those of us who drive, we know these words to be true every day. We get behind the wheel. Prop 22 wasn't meant to give us benefits or health care or a wage floor or pay for our expenses while working. It was meant to ensure that drivers didn't have the legal right to organize and fight for better working conditions. With this judgment, the rights that drivers had fought for with AB 5 are now once again the law of the land. This means that under California law, we have full labor rights like the employees, and we are once again eligible for unemployment, workers' compensation, sick leave, health insurance, reimbursements of expenses for operating our vehicle, and protections from earning less than minimum wage after expenses, and for all app on one time, not just engage time. So the companies fight back. We already see the companies beginning their campaign to make us believe that somehow striking down Prop 22 is bad for us. They've promised to appeal the decision, which they will likely do. In the meantime, we've heard people concerned that this ruling might mean we have to work shifts or full-time, or might keep us from earning or somehow reduce our flexibility. Now, more than ever, we are clear that Prop 22 didn't do anything to preserve our flexibility. Under Prop 22, Uber took away our multiplier and seeing destinations before accepting rides. Now, Rideshare Drivers United, they get it. They understand what the drivers had, what they wanted to keep, and now it's been taken away from them. So they dialed in, ladies and gentlemen. Labor law does not limit flexibility. The flexibility has always been a choice of the companies, and our working conditions will only be protected if we have a legally enforceable contract. Watch Uber and Lyft closely. They'll blame every bad change they make on this legal ruling, even while continuing to avoid following basic labor law. How we fight back and how you can help, all I can say is fight, fight, fight. Relentlessly, my friends. Stand up for your rights. And that's why we are building our drivers organization, RDU, to fight to force these companies to follow the law and to fight for our right to fight together for a real legally enforceable contract. I want us to fight so that we can, negotiate. If we get the big V, the victory, we can negotiate the outcome, and the outcome should be a middle ground, a hybrid version of employees and independent contractors. I talk about that in an article that's being run in North California this week. How can you help us? Talk to other drivers, tell them what you know about labor law versus Prop 22, that the companies want Prop 22 so that they can pay us less. And the judge said so. Invite them to sign up to be part of RDU and the link is there. Get involved with your local RDU chapter. Go to a general membership meeting or orientation. Find out how to get involved in bringing in new drivers and be part of it, developing actions we can take to push for drivers' rights. Help support RDU's work by becoming a contributing member. Many of us are giving $15 a month to support the costs of keeping our website up, texting and phoning, printing signs and t-shirts. It's not a lot, but it will help us keep strong and independent. And the link is there. I'm going to put the link underneath, right? So this is a long fight, my friends. I've been fighting this fight for quite a while. I have a lot of steam, I have a lot of energy, and I have a lot of muscle left in me. So I keep on going. I hope you too. This is a long fight, but it's one that's worth it. It's about our profession and it's for the next generation. Thank you for being part of this fight, and together we commit to fighting till we win fairness, decent pay, and a real voice for drivers in this industry. In solidarity, Rideshare Drivers United, they're doing a phenomenal job. And my friends, be relentless. Death by 1,000 cuts. We will whip them. We will whip them. We will whip them 1,000 times over and over and over again until they surrender, until they fall head first down on the canvas. We will be victorious after 15 rounds, believe me. Have a great day. Please feel free to comment.